'Cause this is Thriller night. There ain't no second chance to kill a thing with 40 eyes, girl. Woo! Feeling good today, Paul.
Yeah.
Ready to do some Moscow? Better get my shirt here.
Hey, Steve, I've been meaning to ask you something.
What?
Do you ever get any flack for the little comments you made on the Cascade girls team a while back?
Cascade girls team.
Yeah, you called them unintimidating, kind of weak, basically like a team that wasn't really good.
Really? I don't know if I remember that. This team, Brendan, I tell you, they're not flashy. They're not a team that scares you from a height perspective. On paper, it doesn't scare you. It doesn't give you numbers that really, put any scare. I'm sure they get that all the time. They're always the underdogs. That's kind of their thing. They hear that all the time. I'm sure it's no big deal. No one even thought twice about it when they heard it. Not a problem, I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can't find my shirt over here. It must be in my car. I'll be right back, all right?
All right.
Hello, Steven.
Whoa. Lisa Tucker, Nicole McDermott, Cascade. How you guys doing? What are you doing here?
We heard about what you said about us on the show, how we're not intimidating.
Or scary, huh?
No, girls, please. Is that a sword?
Yeah.
You should get that. But no, that's not what I meant. I saw what you guys did at state. You had an upset, and you played so good in the semifinals. I was just so impressed, and I didn't know you saw the show. That's so nice. Tell you what. I'm sorry. Just show me. Show me. You guys can show me how to be tough, like Cascade girls basketball. I'm begging you. Just show me the way.
Do you think he's ever gonna realize that we're just making him do pointless things?
Probably not.
Hey guys, I was wondering, you're not just having me do pointless things to, like get back at me or whatever, right?
Oh, no. Coach Gonta has to do these things in practice all the time.
Coach Sconsa doesn't.
Welcome everyone to this week's episode of Telegraph Herald's More Than the Score, presented by Dubuque Auto Plaza. I'm your host, Lisa Tucker, and alongside me today is Nicole McDermott. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
Pretty good? Yeah, it's pretty snowy getting winter out.
Yeah, a lot of schools are on spring break, so...
All right. I think we've heard enough of this. Move over, please. I'm on to you guys. I know you're just making me do pointless things, but that's okay. Glad we could have you on board. Welcome to this...
We really did that.
Did you say the sponsor?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'll be back next week. No, all right. Anyways, Let's talk Cascade girls basketball. You guys obviously had a great season. Finished 23-3 overall. Finished in the Class 2A state semifinals. Let's focus on the quarterfinal matchup. Or even before that, let's focus on the beginning of the season. Lisa, take me in. You lost some talent from last year. What was the key to, building this team over the season to be able to make that run in the postseason?
Really just get the team back into a team, like really just get together, really get to know each other, and work our way through the season together as a team.
Now, Nicole, coming in as a freshman, I'm sure Coach Sconsa had some expectations for you. Talk about that, and what were your goals right away coming into this team to be able to produce?
Well, I just wanted to do what I had to do to help my team out, and I knew that I had to step up from what it was like for my past teams and what I played on.
Yeah, now, regional final last year, you guys lost. First time in the last 4 years you guys hadn't made it to state. Talk about that going into this year's regional final. I'm sure that was some motivation as you look to get back down to the state tournament.
Absolutely, tons of it. We knew the feeling from last year, and we just really wanted to get back to state, not have that feeling in our stomachs anymore, and we're really excited that we made it back there this year.
Sure, you make it down to state. The pairings come out. Number 3, Central Decatur in the quarterfinals. Now, you look at things on paper, it didn't look very good. Talk about that. You look at Central Decatur, they're averaging 71 points a game. They're beating teams by 40 points a game, the best in the state. You look at those numbers, I'm sure it's intimidating. How did Coach Sconsa prepare you guys to be able to go in there, play your game, and pull off that upset, a 59-56 victory?
Absolutely, they're so tough on paper, but he really just gave us hope and motivation. Like, you want to be the one team that beats these guys. You want to be moving on, and he just really gave us that hope that we could really do that, and the motivation to really put forth the best effort we could.
Sure, Nicole. It seems every year this Cascade team plays just amazing team basketball, both ends of the floor, and on paper, that doesn't intimidate a lot of people. But talk about how you guys strive on team basketball and how it helps you on both ends of the floor.
Well, we have good sets that we run, so that helps out. Or when we just run like our regular play, 5 out, then we can score off that. And on defense, we all communicate and we're able to lock down and play D.
Sure. Now, in that game, Nicole, 18 points, game high, 6 steals. Talk about that performance. Talk about the energy on that court. You could tell you guys were having a good time out there.
Yeah, well, all of our teammates, our bench, and everyone who plays, we all get excited and they get us pepped up, so that helps.
Sure. Now we go into the semifinal matchup against Trainer, another undefeated team, ranked 2nd in Class 2A. This was your ball game for 3 quarters, and I know it's probably hard to talk about. It's been a couple weeks since the game went down. Ended up losing that game by 2 at the end. But talk about the energy coming in. After that win against Decatur, did you guys have that confidence that you could beat anybody at this point?
Absolutely. I think we also came into state overall with that feeling that we could come out with this on the end, and we never really had our heads down. We always held them high. And coming into a Trainer game, I think we had that motivation in us still from winning the previous game, and we really just worked hard, and they came out with it on the end.
Sure. Now, like I said, a final minute of the game, about a minute to go, Trainer took the lead and ended up being the winning deficit. Nicole, it was a great comeback by Trainer. What kind of change did you see through 3 quarters into the 4th quarter that allowed them to kind of make that run?
Well, they turned on their press and they really came out hard on with it, so that we struggled with that a little bit. We couldn't get across.
Sure. Now, Nicole, you named to the Class 2A All-State team. You're named to the 2A All-Tournament team. As far as expectations coming in as a freshman, talk about those honors and how it can maybe motivate you now heading into next season.
Well, I set pretty high standards for myself now, but I don't know. I was pretty excited, and I guess I'm just going to have to keep playing like I do if I want to do that again.
Sure. And Lisa, I know it's always tough when you end your season, your career at Cascade for the basketball team, and but that final game against Trainer, 12 points, 7 rebounds, many assists, steals. Talk about it. I'm sure it was just that point you were just willing to do anything it took to keep playing.
Absolutely. When it comes down to the line, you are absolutely willing to do anything, just dive for a ball, absolutely do anything. But I wouldn't trade ending my season down there in Des Moines for anything else, so it was a great feeling to send it down there.
Sure. Now, Coach Mike Sconsa has led this program down to the state tournament now 4 out of the last 5 years. It's fun watching Coach on the sidelines. He's very intense, passionate. One word, what would you say each year? One word would best describe your coach. You know him better than we do, so one word, what would you go with?
Well, off the court, I'd say hungry.
Hungry.
He's very motivational. His words will get you going.
Sure, can you expand on that a little bit? Obviously, 4 years you learned under Coach Sconson. Obviously had a great senior year to cap it off.
Yeah, he always gets his teams ready in ways that you wouldn't really expect. He knows how to work his team and make them and push them and make them work harder than they actually think they are.
All right, well, Lisa Tucker, Nicole McDermott, thanks so much for coming on the show and teaching me a little bit of the ways of Cascade girls basketball. I really appreciate it. Again, 23-3, finished in the state semifinals in Class 2A. And that pretty much does it for basketball season. We're wrapping it up. Lisa, are you getting excited for track?
Absolutely.
Nicole, you're just playing more basketball, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, girls, thanks again for coming on the show. That's going to do it. Do you want to do the outro or?
You can do it.
I got it? Okay. That's going to do it for this week's episode of Telegraph Herald More Than the Score, presented by Dubuque Auto Plaza. I am your host, Steve Ortman. We'll catch you next week.